How are we all doing today? The weather is horrible in the woodland today, and what the hell just happened to the aspect ratio as soon as I booted up the game? Interesting. Okay, so booting up Spellforce, I'm going to assume because it's a full screen application, has buggered up that one. Hey, Het, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you've had a good bank holiday weekend, or good weekend, because I don't think you're in the UK, are you? Blady, good to see you, buddy. Same to you. Hope you've had a good weekend. Alright, just give me a moment, because we've got to, well, we'll get over to the game scene, but we've got to put in the legacy branch. I wish I'd moved over to the proper branch, or the latest branch before starting this, but I completely forgot before starting because I got so used to playing on this branch. Oh, hang on, I've mistyped that. 5E7U3, 2UWR5, GT0KM, hang on, 0KM, and CDAGI. There we go. I'm fine. Been watched 2 animes. Oh, sweet. Which animes have you watched? I must admit, I've been binging a bit of Doctor Who of late. I'm kind of surprised I've gone back to it because it felt like it was getting a little bit silly, and I'm now back from watching it after it got rebooted with Christopher Eccleston. I'm now at the bit where it felt like it was getting silly all over again, so we'll see how much further I watch of it. The main thing that brought me back to it was actually the fact that I saw a clip on YouTube. They brought back David Tennant as the Doctor. So he's now like the 12th or 13th or whatever Doctor. And it's like, I don't think they've ever brought someone back to play the Doctor a second time. So I'm kind of curious what the deal was with that. But it means going through like 13 seasons or whatever. Restaurant to Another World Season 2 and Death Parade. I am not familiar with either of those. What's the storyline of those ones then? Right, what were we doing? So we were building up a base around here. I think we were getting ready to move north. Yes, this looks about right. Did we have to talk to Urias? No, we've just dealt with the predator, didn't we? Okay, sweet. So, it might be a bit of a shorter stream today because for some reason I am really tired and I've got a bit of a headache. But I was like, no, I said I'd stream. Gonna stream. So, it might be a bit of a shorter one. Oh, it's been a while since I've watched much anime. The only anime I'm really following at the moment is My Hero Academia. And I think there's only one more season of it left. Like, I've seen all of season 6 now that the dub was finished. And I think I read somewhere there's only going to be one more season of it. Like, the 7th season is meant to be the final season. So I would have to like confirm that. To be honest, Tim's always been far better at confirming stuff like that. I don't really watch that much anime beyond a few. Right, okay, so you guys are up there. We've explored around here, so we want to find the entrances to the tunnels like here and build up a load of towers. So can we get a few more elven builds out here? That would be good. They've got a bit of a trek to go on, but still. Wow, okay, we're maxing that out now, are we? Okay. Not a problem. What we'll do is we'll just get these two to come up here, and they can build here because we've already got some towers, and then we'll move these 3 over here so they can start towering up there. Restaurant to Another World is about a restaurant. Yeah, strange that. Which the front door appears in another universe every day of Seda. Okay. Most patrons will always order the same. This season gave new faces and more depth to characters from season 1. Nice. Okay, certainly sounds good. So usually season 1 of animes, at least from what I can tell, is usually like building up to stuff anyway. Like it's more like setting the premise for the world, like the characters, stuff like that. I remember watching season 1 of My Hero Academia, and honestly I didn't think much to it. Like I liked the premise and stuff like that. But Deku was just such a crybaby. Like, the waterworks were just too much too often. It very nearly put me off, but no,
What are
it
your
did get a lot
orders?
better in the end, and I gotta say, I have been really enjoying watching it and going through it. Right, we've opened that one. What are you guys doing? You first that, okay. Get
Quickly.
up here. I want you to make... Where was the bloody tunnel entrance? Here it was. Right, let's get a few towers up here. In the end, the Prince of the Land of Sand got engaged, I think you mean? With another princess he had been eyeing from the moment they saw each other. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't really mean much to me without knowing more about those characters, to be fair. Oh, here we go. We got more of these little bugs spawning in. So this is why we want to block up these cave entrances. So the plan is to try and plug up a load of these cave entrances with towers, and once we've got them all plugged up, we can start moving onwards to deal with all the ugly buggers to the east of here. And what's his name? I don't remember it, but we've got to go deal with some ugly brute. Some ugly brute. And then we'll have to battle our way through here, but not just yet. I'll wait for these guys to get a few towers built. Now, whereabouts are you guys? Okay, you're not far now. Let's see. Get a couple of those. What side quests in that did we have? Valentine, Shadow World. Okay. Yeah, you guys are not going to get very far. What are you doing? Come on, help with the bloody tower. You lazy little bugger. There we go. Well, it's not a violent or very bloody anime, mostly something more relaxed. It has a lot of, oh, that cute moment without it feeling too girly. Fair? I mean, there's nothing wrong with ones that are less focused on action and stuff like that. It's always nice to mix it up. I prefer ones with more, well, not necessarily more action, to a degree. I like story-heavy ones where they feels like more's at stake, which typically leans more into the action genre. Having said that, so the others can normally be great to watch as well. So I don't think I've watched that many. Not many really come to mind. I'm not that big of an anime dude. Let's see. Like I said, My Hero Academia. I watched a few seasons of Sword Art Online back when I was in college years ago. Honestly, love the premise. Not such a fan of it, of the thing itself. Log Horizon was another one. Like the whole idea of being stuck in a video game. I love that idea, but it often feels like it's just badly done. Can't think of many others I've watched. Fairy Tail. I'll admit I have watched Fairy Tail. I did like some of the characters in Fairy Tail. I will give it that. Although I think my greatest issue with Fairy Tail is just the lack of allowing any of their characters to die or anything. Like, come on, it's getting a little bit silly. It just got... Like, when characters put on these great big sacrifices and stuff like that, particularly in the final arc, and then, like, oh, they've just suddenly come back alive. Like, what? Why? Like, you've just put on a beautiful little scene where they've sacrificed so much, and they've died as a result because they've given their life to protect people or protect the cause or whatever. And now they've just magically back alive. No reason, they've just magically back alive. It really ruins the character, ruins the moment. My thing. It's not that I want characters to die, but when their whole arc has been leading up to this point and so much has happened, and then you just bring him back for no reason, it just feels empty. It removes the whole point of them, like, building up to everything. It removes the whole point of the character. So, at least that would be my personal take. Get another tower built there, a few more, and we can get some built there. These are going to just keep popping out little buggers. so that's not something to worry about. They'll keep running at us. Are you guys set to follow me, Avatar? You are now. Right. We've done the north, let's go to the south. We'll deal with these buggers when we get back. One show I have been watching actually at work on my lunch breaks, to be fair, has been the Mythbusters. Like, oh man, I missed that TV show. I absolutely loved watching them as a kid. I don't think I ever got to watch the final season, so I might have to like buy them on Amazon Prime. But oh yes, I have enjoyed going back and rewatching that. Absolutely brilliant show that.
Has been completed, yes.
Let's see.
My duty.
App tower. You guys will catch up. Death Parade is about some kind of afterlife thingy. It's a little bit confusing. The idea they bring in the first episodes is that someone comes in who died, but they forgot and got their memories erased. Deaf people then have to play a game, and the host, with the result of those games, have to decide if they really die or can be reincarnated. But that is only played out a handful of times. Okay, there's a second storyline where the host discovers if the way they want is just as fair? Okay, that does sound a little bit bizarre. I'm not sure quite what the gist is for it, but I don't know. So wait a minute. So when someone dies, they're not really dying, is what I think you're saying. They go on a game show, and through that game show, they've lost their memories, but they get to see if they can either be reincarnated back into their old life, or if they die for real, is what I think you're saying. Correct me if I am wrong on that, because it's more than possible I've got the wrong end of the stick there. It's an interesting idea, I'll give them that.
Yes.
Oh, come on, guys, move on. Move on, you don't need to be attacking them.
It is an honor.
Oh, fuck's sake, fuck's sake, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Move your asses. Alright, okay, there we go. They're moving on. They're moving on. Right, okay, are you guys... Yeah, you're getting that 5th tower built. You're also going to build the next one up there. What do you mean? Who's spotting me now? Jeez, yeah, you spot me after I've got an army of like nearly 100 odd elves and dwarves. Little bit slow on the uptake there, you slow buggers. What are you guys doing? Come on, get your asses down here. Okay, you are attacking that. That is not a problem. But that second storyline takes kind of over halfway. Okay, it takes over halfway through, does it? Memories are already lost from the start. The host get those memories to look into. Okay. Reason they have to play the games is that, as the show says, only memories can't bring a fair judgment. Huh. That's an interesting idea. I'm not sure if it's one I'm really that sold on myself, but it's certainly an interesting concept with that. I'd be kind of curious to see where the show goes. Not enough to go and watch it, but certainly enough to be kind of curious about it. Oh, get off me builders, you little shite. Right. Let's move on. You guys, come on, keep following me. Keep following me, and you guys just keep camping there and slowly build up your XP. Slowly building up your XP. That'll be enough here, to be honest.
Very well.
You guys doing? Okay. You'll be fine. Even if you die, I can just summon you again. Is that really smart way for me to play it? Probably not, but it's the way I'm gonna play it. I'll still work on that. Oh, okay, I was about to say how much health has she got left. There's my answer. Duly noted, let's make another one. I should probably be more protective of me builders.
As you command, as you wish.
Right. Come on, get that tower built. Yeah, I think I should probably bring you guys over here. You guys leg it.
I'm on my way. May Elen have mercy on my soul.
Come to these towers where they can protect you a little bit. We can repair that one after. Carry on building in a bit. You guys can probably defend a tunnel entrance yourselves, to be honest.
Yes.
When we find a tunnel entrance. Oh, I see a camp down here we can start dealing with. Get your ass down there. Right, okay, you guys have done that. Cool, you guys are taking your time. Like, either break the tower or die already, you little pains in the ass.
Speak. The Dark Ones are here. What do you desire?
Right, tell you what, we can speed this up a little bit. Start building that there. One way or another, we'll get the outcome. I'm in the last episode now, and however it is great, it feels kinda, like I said, the second storyline takes over a little halfway. Leader of the host wants to give away the other human emotions so their judgments are more fair. Bizarre things the show kind of makes it look like all humans, including the host, are just dummies that get the charisma, blah blah blah, English. The human who died and then the judgment is passed go back to dummy stage when their judgment is told to die. Okay.
As you wish. Call the gods, sisters.
Oh bollocks. Okay, yeah, no, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that.
Right away.
Shouldn't have done that because now I have to pull up another one. Okay, you guys get your asses up there because I clearly need a bit of support up at this end. Oh shit! You killed motherfuckers. Oi oi oi! What other anime have you watched out of interest then, Het?
Speak.
Curious what else you watch? Like I said, I don't watch a huge amount myself, but I've watched a few.
They're already in the town.
Oh, bleed hell, it's getting warm in here. Open the window a little further. I'd open my door, but I don't want to disturb my housemate. I don't know if she's in at the moment. Food Wars is good. I can probably guess the premise for this one, but what's Food Wars about? I'm guessing it's some kind of cooking show.
The town is under attack.
What are we doing? Yes, you guys get up there. You're gonna have to rebuild that tower by the look of it, but that's not a problem. Are you guys coming to? Oh wait, no, you've already destroyed it. Okay, good. Let's go deal with these little assholes. It's about a guy that goes to an elite cooking school, which is just Master Chef times 10. To be fair, actually, I could potentially see myself watching that. Because, like, I don't know what it is with some forms of anime, but the way they draw the food makes it look, holy shit, it looks like absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I would potentially see myself watching that. So long as it doesn't suffer the usual anime stuff of, oh, let's overly sexify some of the girls and stuff like that. I really struggle to watch content where it does that. That's one of the reasons why I kind of enjoy My Hero Academia more, because it's nowhere near as foul for that kind of thing. Let's see, nab all of that. Oh, it's just, oh, you gonna drop me a soul stone? I hope you brought me a soul stone. I don't think you'll drop me a soul stone, but you might drop me a soul stone. One way to find out. You're slowly making your way up.
Your wish is my command.
Okay, might as well get started.
What does the room
You
desire?
guys stand guard. These towers will do here. Kind of curious what you are going to drop. Where are the caves? We've got one here, one there. So we've still got a few we gotta gum up. We still got a few we gotta gum up. Shouldn't take too long though. Wait, hang on, is that bindstone activated? Yes, it is. From what it didn't look like it. I think I built enough towers there, so
Your
fuck
wish
it.
is my command.
Let's start building towers outside these entrances. Oh, he didn't drop it. Did he not drop anything? No, he didn't drop anything. What's the point of him being there then? He had like a special name and everything. Okay, I'm gonna guess he was for something that ended up getting cut in the end. Ah, well. Let's move on. You're slowly moving up. You're moving down. Where are we? Oh, it's probably you guys. Not an issue. Not an issue.
Let's go then. Finally, the battle begins.
What have you guys got to
Here
loot?
I am. Where's the enemy?
Ashbone Archer.
Let's go.
Yoink. My spell. I'm only going to sell it, but my spell. I'll work on that. This is a dead end. Okay. So, what we're going to do now then. So, we're going to spend a bit of time just building up towers around these cave entrances. My mind just blanked from her. I know there's another entrance around here. I can't find the bloody thing. There's one there. Aha! One there. Get outside it, then we won't lose it. The only thing that I don't really like about the whole main character is basically a god cliche is the main hardly loses, and when he does, it's not really at crucial moments. It's also an anime where enemies from season 1 become friends, and friends are getting more and more background characters just to fill up the space. Yeah, that is a bit of a pain when because it loses all the tension. Like, you stop being invested in it because anytime there's a fight, you know they're not in danger, no one's really gonna die, nothing's really gonna happen because they're a god, they've already won. The only time that I've kind of enjoyed that is because, and this is quite a good one for it, is Saitama One Punch Man. And that's only because the whole premise is the fact that he's meant to be completely overpowered, but no one really knows about it. Like, that's the whole joke, which I quite like. I don't know how much more they're realistically going to get out of it. Oh, hello.
Your wish is my command.
Shite.
Quickly.
Shite to shite, shite,
Right
shite.
away.
Let's, tell you what, do that. And then you stay here. And then we will throw out another worker. Yeah, One Punch Man I quite enjoy, but like I said, that's because, like, despite the fact he is basically a god, that's the whole joke, and I think it's quite well portrayed that, at least in the first season. Second season, where it was focusing more on background characters, it was kind of cool, but it was still a bit of a case of, well, that's not the story that you're really trying to sell to me here. It's no different to other anime by that point. So,
May the gods be with us. That is not far.
oi, heroes,
Quickly.
heroes, help, help!
Everywhere.
These little buggers, now they're moving. At least a couple of them saw them coming. Right, give us another tower. One thing I find really funny is that one enemy from the first season becomes a friend later on. When the series ends, it's basically another, hey, I'm a here too character. Oh, so it sounds kind of like they become a little bit more like a comic relief character by the end of it. It's not that I've got anything against the whole enemy becoming friend thing, just don't ruin the personality and don't turn me into the hero's little bitch. That seems to be like a trap that some, not just anime, just films, cartoons, all kinds of story-based media, a lot of them seem to fall into that trap. It just kind of ruins them a little bit. Ruins the characters a little bit.
A cowardly attack.
Oh, come on, really?
Yes.
Attack me, evil. Me to Avatar, sorry. Bleeding little bugger. Sipping me cup of tea.
It's an ambush.
Bleeding out. I really needed that. Where are you coming up from? These runes down here? Okay. Right, you set up that one. Let's get a few more up.
For the glory of Aaron.
We can probably move our heroes away from there soon. To be honest, I reckon we can probably... no, we'll wait for these towers here to be built, and then we can move our avatar up here a bit, but then I reckon we can probably start moving that way, to be honest, because they will no longer be getting so many reinforcements, so we can work with that. We'll put in a save beforehand though, because I still find it doesn't always work, and even if you block off the tunnels, the game will glitch and they'll still be getting reinforcements in the tunnel, which makes it almost impossible to progress. Absolute nightmare when that happens. Come on. Come on, build it up.
Construction has been shall be done.
One of the most important aspects of the anime is that everyone has a speciality, so there are two dudes always fighting, and when the series ends, you still hardly know anything about them. Not that they prevent their way of cooking, not their favourite ingredients. The only thing you know about them is that they fight. If you cut out their scenes, you basically have the same show. Well, why have them in there then? Like, that just feels like emptiness. Like, it just feels like filler. Like, filler is not a bad thing. It has its place, but it should really, you know, it should still add something in of itself. Like, it should still give you like an insight to the characters, tell you a little more about them, maybe something about the plot, or even just some world building or something like that. If it's just like, I don't know, two people fighting it out for no reason, not adding anything, like,
Construction has been
why?
completed,
It's
as you
just
wish.
emptiness. Oh, pardon me. It's just emptiness at that point.
So
So
be it.
why bother adding him in? It just doesn't add anything to the story.
Yes.
Never really understood
As you
why
command.
that
May
seems
the
to be...
gods be
hang on.
with us.
There we go.
What
That's
do
it.
you
Back off,
desire?
you little buggers.
So be it.
Get a few more towers in there, then we can make a few of there. Yeah, like, it's gotta add more to the story in some way. Don't even know why they're fighting. I can guess they're brothers and it's just a sibling fight. And that would be as good as any other guess. Really? But why? That sounds so pointless and kind of boring, to be honest. What, like, if they're just fighting for the sake of fighting or fighting for the sake of trying to add filler, really, like, why? What's the point of writing up those characters and giving them anything if that's all they're gonna do? Sounds a little boring to me, to be honest. And a little bit uninspired. You're going that way, that's fine. We can hold that. I'm sure there was meant to be another cave somewhere that I'm meant to be blocking up. I've got, what, 4 caves so far that I'm blocking? Pretty sure there was meant to be a 5th one.
Fire! The town is under attack.
Wait, where the hell are you running off to? Don't you dare be running off yet. Right. You guys are almost done with this.
I'm honored to serve you.
Next is one more.
Construction has been completed.
Probably run you over here now.
What are your
You
orders?
can come over here.
Like the wind.
You, I think we can move down here to the front lines.
Understood.
You guys, we're gonna just keep getting to build towers. It's not like we're short on wood. It is not like we are short on wood in the slightest. You know how the main characters always like totally colourful to separate them from the background? These two look like they've just won a tombola or something to be put in the shot. Oh, wow. Oh, if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about these characters. Oh, literally, like the emptiest, most pointless characters ever by the sound of it. Yeah, no, like, why have them in? Why have them in if you're not gonna do anything with them? Oh, okay, there we go. It's adding effort for, like, the animators who have to do it, the voice actors who have to talk to them, the writers, even the viewers who have to watch it. It's just adding more for the sake of adding more. Like, why? Right, okay. We seem to be getting along just fine now.
Construction has been completed.
Keep
Your
no,
wish is
no,
my
no,
command.
leave her alone, leave her alone.
What do you desire?
There we go. Of course they'd go after the injured one.
It is an honor.
Build, there's another one here. Let's just have a quick gander around. Okay, at least he's attacking the healthy one now. Don't we have high level runes? For the dwarves, yeah. Oh, we can put Fire Esteban in there. I don't think we've got any items you can use. Oh, we do. Let's see,
May
what
the
can we
gods
give
be
him?
with us.
Okay, that'll do. Yeah, that's literally all I can give you, dude, and I'm going to send you into battle with just those.
I'm honored to serve you.
Where's our hero monument? Oh, it's all the way up there. That might take him a while to get over to us. Ugh, I can wait. I guess. He probably won't last very long because he's only level 6, so not really much point in throwing him in there, but going to anyway. There we go. I would have loved to see the show saying, like, through their fighting they strengthen their cooking, but no, when the series ends, there's this teamwork challenge, and one of the characters says, like, they became so good together through the endless competition. Yeah, like, that's just it, because that would show some character progression. Like, they've got something there, whether through the competitiveness they've developed their skills further, or maybe they've become friends. Or maybe they become enemies, but this inspires them to move on. Like, something to show character arc. Like, something to show progression. Like, at least then there is a reason. Like, it still seems pointless if they're just fighting for the sake of fighting. Like, with no reason given. But at least, like, they're growing to become something. Like, they're going somewhere. And it's not just the same two dudes doing the same thing over and over.
I'm honored to serve
So,
you.
yeah, no, I can totally understand why you forgot they exist by the sound of
It
it.
is an honor.
Because by the sounds of it, if you ask me about them in
The
5
tough
minutes'
ones are
time,
here.
I will probably have forgotten they exist.
My
Right.
axe is getting
Let's go!
impatient.
You guys are going to have to follow them. Okay. I'm sure there was meant to be one more cave entrance I was meant to block up. But I can't find the bugger, so we'll just assume those are only 4. I wonder where the 5th one was. One thing I have noticed that's been coming up in our streams a lot has been the whole talk about characters and stories and stuff like that. And I do enjoy having these conversations. Like, I love storytelling and things like that. Like, one of the reasons I love DMing is it's basically an interactive story. Like, I'm writing a story, but I don't decide everything that happens. The players, like, have a large impact on what else happens. Well, fuck. Leave me bloody builders alone.
That is not far.
Right, okay, let's, no,
It
keep
shall be
building
done.
that. We'll get you another friendo out. But yeah, like, I love the story side telling of it. It's the same with reading and making videos and stuff like that. Not that I really get to do much of either of those very often anymore, but still. Right, let's do that. You're attacking that, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Have we got everyone now? Right, I think we've got everyone. So we're going to put in a quick save. Just in
Let's go
case.
then.
And we'll have you guys follow
The runes orders
here.
right away.
Right, let's
On my
get
way.
a moving. I normally try and do this with
Right
like 80 defenders. But we'll see how it goes with 40 and 40. Oh, I'm about to lose some heroes. Yeah, nope. Fucking hell.
An enemy attack.
Hell fucking fire. Okay, let's try and move those guys in. This is part of the problem here. It's such a bottleneck that it's a struggle to try and get all units in. Let's see. Try and get these guys back out because fucking hell, they didn't half die quickly. We are starting losing some defenders here. Oh boy. I also think last season it was totally unnecessary. Basically, Caesar goes away from the main area and the whole show throws this in a totally random evil cooking organization. There's in the end, you guessed it, previous enemies that's suddenly helping out of nowhere. Oh boy, how did we not see that coming? This anime certainly sounds incredibly predictable. And there is a running joke that one of the main never liked the food of the other. In the end, they didn't even give that.
The battle begins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
Quick
this
as an
anime
arrow.
is starting to sound a little bit half-assed, I guess. Not half-assed, I think that might be a bit unfair. But just, I don't know, predictable, not well written, even generic in some ways. So, yeah, it's not exactly awe-inspiring storytelling, is it? Oh, bollocks, I didn't want to press that. Where was that elf lass? Well, we got our naked hero, but that's not the one we want. I don't even know where she is. Feck. Feckity feck feck feck. Oh well, she'll turn up eventually. Right, okay.
Raring
Time
to
to move
go.
on.
Finally, the
Elend's
battle
blessing
begins.
is an arrow.
When we
As the
start getting a
wind.
little bit too low on
Eager
units,
and
we'll
able.
get some of our backup
The
units in.
ancestors call us.
It's only a lot easier when you don't have more units trying to run in through the fucking caves. Doesn't seem to have glitched out
Where's
so
the
far.
enemy?
Elend's
Yet.
blessing. Quick as an arrow.
Reason to give for a main character being OP, he doesn't have the ability to know when to back down or something like that. Okay. And that explains why he's OP.
Keep pace,
Don't get me
everyone.
wrong, I love
Where's the
stubborn
enemy?
characters who keep getting back
Dwarves,
up. I
move
love
out.
it as a stereotype. It might be a little
Like the wind.
cliche, but I
Ready
do
for
quite
anything.
like it.
Pace, everyone.
But it's not a superpower. It doesn't suddenly mean that you are capable of, like, world-breaking feats or whatever. Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch. Bit of a stretch, in my opinion. There she
As you
is.
wish.
There we go, we got both of them now. Right. Ooh, cool, we are losing quite a few defenders. Losing quite a few defenders. We've got to go through quite a few of these as well, so we will have to get some more units in. Thankfully, we've got a decent amount of resources, so that's not too much of a problem. And you don't subscribe from that. It says that because of the ability, he always suck up to everything he learned from every fight. It turns that around till he knows what to do about it, or something like that. I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, you can learn from every fight. Like, something I say from Hema is a bad fight isn't the one you lose, it's the one you didn't learn anything from. Because, yeah, you can totally learn something from every fight, but it's something everyone can do. It's a normal thing to do, is to learn. And
By Bill for the river.
yeah, I'm not a fan of this idea of, oh yeah, this person's super stubborn and they've just become good because they're stubborn. Like, that's not how it works. It just seems like a bit of a far reach, to me at least.
Tread carefully.
Like, if you at least say, oh, they're super smart or they're naturally gifted or whatever, it's like, okay, it might seem like cheap writing, but at least you're not trying to give a bullshitty reason. Like, at least there's something there that sort of lines up. It doesn't feel like you've just been fed bullshit. I don't know if other people feel that way, but it's certainly kind of the way I feel about some of these characters. I am certainly losing defenders, though.
I'm honored to serve you.
You two build me
So be
another
it.
one. Get him. Get him. Are we still using bronze axe? Yes, we are. Okay. It would be really nice if we could get soul blade. It would be really nice if our defenders stopped dying, but the undead might have a thing or two to say about that. It's a good anime, just don't think very too much about it because you see how stupid it is. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I've been rewatching Doctor Who and like the number of times they put in plot holes or whatever and stuff like that, so yeah, I can't really say shit there.
Where's the enemy?
Right, let's stop for a moment. I want to restock on some of my defenders because we're starting to get a little low on defenders. So we'll give ourselves a chance to make these and get them to the forefront of our force. They won't have leveled up like our other dwarves, but still. Means we'll be at top strength. I think the other thing is it also depends on how you watch. Because if you're just watching openly, you notice these things. But a lot of the times where I watch stuff at home, I've got it like up on my second monitor while I'm doing something else. So I'm not entirely paying full attention to it. And I will often miss things like that. Oh, so I'll watch something and think, ah, that's not too bad, and it actually turns out to be shit. I
As
just
you wish.
wasn't paying enough attention
It is
to
an
notice
honor.
it was bad. Right, okay, another
Yes.
tower there. That's good. Let's get
It is
another
my
tower
duty.
there. They can come and repair some of these towers, because that one's
Our
got
town
a
is
few
under
fights
attack.
around it. Right, you finish making those. But not all
Let's go
13
then.
are here. Come on, dwarves. You're being slow.
My axe is getting impatient.
I think we've still got to go like down and up once more before it feeds into the next lot. Ugh. Right, you know what now?
Raring to go. Where's the
We'll
enemy?
push into the next one because we'll
Quick as
only
an
have to
arrow.
like remake more
Tread
dwarves
carefully.
anyway. And if we run out of resources, wind archers will
Like the
do.
wind.
My axe is
Wind
getting
archers will do.
Moving
That's it.
out.
Forward,
Get
sisters.
down. Can't deal with that cave stalker. Well, while off leveling up. We're a short while from leveling up.
Speak.
Right, you guys can go and repair that as well. Oh wait, you guys are still building. Okay, never mind. Ah, go away, Steam. I don't need your notifications right now. Oh, I love defenders. They've just launched their giant hammers. Giant moon silver hammers. Right, come on, get a little closer.
At your service. As the wind.
Okay. Hey, up, we got combat down here. Oh, only a little bit. Only a little bit.
The runes orders.
Redo that. You can put your aura strength back on. We're gonna move a little deeper in. Oh, bollocks. I put in the wrong bloody
Your
gap.
orders?
You guys go on up here.
What are your orders? As the wind.
We are definitely have to regroup defenders after this.
Ready for anything.
Down to 25 horde. And we're gonna want more than that when we have to battle through the horde that's up there. At least,
Here
if I
am.
remember the size of that horde right, is more than possible I'm not. Oh, needed that cuppa. Whew. Oh, my poor head is pounding. I've even taken painkillers. Which says a lot, because I don't normally take painkillers. Okay, well, we're slowly feeding these back through. Slowly feeding these back through. Where's the last spot running over? It's you. Okay. Should mean we have a decent number over
Ready for
here. What's that?
anything.
13. Yeah, that'll do.
Let's
That'll do
go.
for a reinforcement. Can't be asked to
Finally,
wait for the
battle
others.
begins.
Moving,
Keep pace,
moving,
everyone.
moving. That'll take us up to
Dwarves,
38,
move
so we'll
out.
only be 2 down from top anyway. That should be enough. Oh, leave me dude alone, assholes. Oh, okay, well now you will forever. Let's see. Build me another tower just because we
It
can.
is an
Ooh,
honor.
39 towers. Oh, it's about to become 41
be
because, sod it. Never have too many towers. You're there. You guys are coming round.
Moving out.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's pick up the loot as they run, see what we get. I don't think we're likely to get anything too exciting, but still worth a look. Always flog it later on. Always flog it later on. Oh, hang on. Bit there. What's that? Ring of the Acolytes. That's actually quite a good ring. Not as good as other rings will ring, though. Oh, and you can't wear it because fucking hell, your stats are low for where we are in the game. Oh, you can wear it and you're missing a ring. The rest of you are fully decked by the look of it. Okay. You guys coming on down.
Let's go
There we
then.
go.
Keep pace, everyone.
Build us another tower
So
just
be
as
it.
you can. Slowly getting there. I think we're still getting wood faster than we're using it anyway, so it's not like we're in any wood crisis right now.
Construction has been completed.
You guys going down. Yeah, good. Do that.
Eager and
Now
able.
if we Do that.
Here
There
I
we
am.
go.
Moving
We can
out.
start
Go
moving
for
on.
the ring. Tread carefully.
Start moving on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we'll call that poor Archie's having a bad day
Here
there,
I
isn't he?
am. The enemy.
Tread carefully.
Moving on. Moving on. I seem to recall there's a bindstone over here actually, so I'm going to start moving my avatar over here. Doesn't matter if they start getting into caves at this point, we've already broken our way through
Ready
most
for
of it.
anything. Moving out.
Yes,
Right,
tread
okay,
carefully.
path's expanding, that's good. Can actually, you know, get our units into a position where they can start doing their fucking job. This is a lot less than what I seem to remember. I could have swore there was way more than this in the past. Nostalgia is a bitch. Okay, right. Hammer on through. Maybe we didn't need that many defenders to come back through and reinforce anyway. Taking him a while to get through. We've lost one defender so far. That's it. We might even be able to make it less than that. Not lose. Oh no, we lost another one. No.
Let's go then.
Don't think we're gonna lose any others, so long as the injured ones stay to the back.
Finally, the battle begins.
Okay, right.
For
You
the
go that
elves.
way. In fact, no, come this
Immense
way, because I
blessing
don't
is
think
an
we've
arrow.
had big and ugly yet. No, we've not had Zahir yet, so we might lose a few more defenders when he comes along. Get all the wind archers to focus on that ugly brute. You come over here. Malachor Sepates. Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit. Where's the big ugly brute? There he is. Oh, he is doing a bit of a number on me defenders. Get all of them to focus on him. He'll quickly drop like a rock now. There we go. There we go.
Finally,
Ha!
free me. Don't leave me behind here.
Okay, and we have to give my dude a chance to actually come and catch up here, but sure, I can come through you.
Raring to
Got
go.
you, birdie. Right. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Your orders? Quick as an arrow.
Eager
Let's
in any
start
place,
exploring around
everyone.
here, because I'm pretty sure there's another camp we got to deal with. Stop there, because I'm pretty sure Zahir will have a... Aha! Aha! Oh, it's a red jewel. Oh no, that's... I was hoping for a soul stone. Shite! Feel like I've missed a soul stone somewhere. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, because we've only got 3? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we only got 3 and we need 5. I know one's in Whisper, but...
Who are you?
An emissary from the Order. Urias told me I would find you here. Let me take off your chains.
Have you broken out of the fortress? Aonir's light. Then there is still hope.
I need the mask.
I understand. I already presumed you hadn't come on my account.
I hope you haven't told these creatures where it is.
Oh yes, I did. I told them. I told them everything. Everything I knew. Believe me, no torturer could begin to imagine what these... Whatever the case. The undead know where it is. That's why they attacked the border fortress. Because that's exactly where my part of the mask is.
Okay.
It is in a heavy chest. I locked it with a magic spell. A confidant of mine has the only key.
Is it still in the fortress?
The chest? Certainly. As far as my confidant is concerned, I don't know. I just pray that she is still alive. Look for a wandering bard. Her name is Tana Songblade. She knows how to open the chest. I will rest a while and tend to my wounds. After that, I will return to the fortress. We'll see one another. Sometime. Good luck, Rune Warrior.
For a dude who supposedly went through unimaginable torture, you don't sound too put out. Like, Not saying
Keep
you
pace,
should
everyone.
be absolutely awful,
Finally,
but
the
just that
battle
you're
begins.
sounding surprisingly spry.
Moving
Wait, is the
out.
pole this way? I could have swore there was another one I wanted to. This isn't the way I want to be, is it? Pole to out, maybe it is. Grab those, certainly could do with those. So what's with the army up here then? I thought that's where I wanted to be. Or maybe that's where I
Keep
could
pace,
have been
everyone.
For the elves.
previously. Okay,
Raring to go.
one way to find out. Let's get our units
Where's the
up
enemy?
here.
Where's the enemy?
You guys
Quick
a
as
bit
an arrow.
lower. Right, you, let's head on back to the fortress. Gridusville Fortress, that's where we want to be. Tana, I need to have a chat with you. Oh, hang on. First up, let's sell a bunch of crap to the merchant. Sell that. Ooh, damn. 10 odd gold, effectively. No, we won't keep those. Sell that. Must remember to change my dwarf runes afterwards as well. Got some high level runes now. We'll want to make use of that. Flog, all of that, all of that, all of this and that and that. It's all useless tat. Oh, actually no, we'll keep those just in case. May have use for them later on. Right, okay. Now, chat with Tana.
Welcome back.
I need Malikor's key.
Is he still alive?
Yes, and on his way here. He sends his greetings and asks you to open the chest for me.
Good. Here you have the key. Come along. I'll show you where it is.
You are far too trusting, woman. Also, where are we going?
Welcome back.
Thank you. There we go. I've just had to talk to her again. I'm pretty sure it was down here anyway. Oh, wait. No, it's this one. Right, okay. Merchant Bajani. Bajani? Jani? I have no idea how you pronounce that. Right. Use silver key. Yeah. There we go. That is mine.
Welcome.
You guys say anything else? No? No?
Well,
Okay, no. You're boring. Right. Let's see. I think that's everything we need from here then. Mask of Leo. We've got to go find Corsair the Bone Crusher. Okay, I think he's got a soul stone, and then the last one's in Whisper. Okay, yes, Howling Mounds. Okay, there we go. So that's the main quest, and we're still not going to be able to do any more on most of these yet. So, yeah. Okay, do you want anything? Chat anything? Don't think you do you?
Greeting.
No? Okay, let's TP back over to that one. Although we're not going to go to the Howling Mounds just yet. Snake Pass. Right, you wait there. We're going to get all our units back together. And then we might as well smash the undead waiting over here. Because I believe this is actually the pole that they're guarding the portal back to the... Oh, Northern Wind Walls. That's it. That's what it's called. Northern Wind Walls. We don't need to fight them. But XP. Murder hobo move it is. Only the undead. Let's see. So you're up there. I don't think we'll need our whole army anyway, because it's like there's a fair few of them, but they're relatively low level, mostly level 7s, I think. Let's see.
Dwarves, move out.
Hell. Bloody defenders,
Quick
so
as an
slow.
arrow.
Move your feet.
Forward, sisters.
No, hang on, no. That's the wind archers. Come on, Materis, pay attention. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna
Quick as
send
an
these
arrow.
guys in first. They're all gonna die while I leave
Like
the
the
realm
wind.
anyway.
For the elves.
Get your asses up there. Once you're through, we should be able to move
Raring
defenders
to go.
up.
Eager and able.
Alright. Okay, yep, you guys
Moving
move up
out.
there. See what this gets us. Let's see what this gets us, eh? Ooh, I might be moving them a little bit too close.
Dwarves, move out!
As the wind.
Moving out!
Clearing.
Oh, well, she had a bad day at work. Yeah, I really should have been more tactical about this. Oh, well, I know we can deal with this. I know we can deal with this. Oh. We are going to take their exposure. I didn't realise there was so many sorcerers. Damn, they'd stack up the kills a bit.
Draw your bows.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's why, really, if it was being tactical, I would have waited to let the dwarves go in first. But I was being incredibly impatient. There we go. We seem to be fighting back a little bit now. Mainly because the sorcerers have run out of mana.
Draw your bows.
And our defenders are in and throwing their mighty hammers. Poor wannabes.
There's too many of them.
So, might as well group you into all one big group now. We're not exactly being tactical anymore.
Draw your bows.
Here I am!
There we go. There's a few more we've missed over here. I don't think there's any chests
There's too many of them.
over here, unfortunately. Yoink.
Dwarves, move
yoink.
out! Let's go!
Come get these last sorcerers. There we go. One down, two down, three
Keep
down.
pace, everyone. Finally, the battle begins.
So, yep, I was right. Northern wind walls. Not a problem. Okay, let's just release these monuments. Not that we needed to release all of them, but if I pull that out, level 7, replace it with the level 8. There we go. Right. Through to the Howling Mounds. Cool. Spend a bit. Ooh, hello.
Human flesh.
The living are here.
Prepare the fighting forces. Inform my 5 field commanders. Have them stop the living until we're ready.
And if the 5 are beaten, my lord,
Then we will open the gate and drown the living in their own blood. They have yet to experience our true power.
I've just realised my cursor's not being caught. Oh, because I've turned it off. Okay, let's just quickly fix that. Because in some applications I don't want it to capture my cursor, and in other games I do want it to capture my cursor. Like here, capturing the cursor is kind of important. Fucking hell, I can't believe I've only just noticed that. How much have I been spending in Spellforce? There we go. Now you can see me fecking cursor. Yikes, that's kind of embarrassing. That's kind of embarrassing. Just gonna have to remember that for future. What else am I streaming at the moment, and does it need my cursor? Zelda? No, different game anyway. Different window capture anyway, because that's emulator. And Sonic Heroes, also emulator. So yeah, no, we good. What was the last game I played for PC? Because it was probably because of that.
Warriors, stand by me.
Right, batter you. There we go. Just get these dudes out the way. Open Dwarf Monument, Bindstone. Got stone, which is good. We've got moon silver. No iron. We might have to go hunting for iron. I believe there's a little bit over here. We'll take a gander. We can take a gander. Okay, that's clear. Get the archer. Get the archer. Oh, spend a bit of time getting our base set up.
It's an ambush.
Right. Batter him. Batter him. Right. Yoink on that. Cool, it's a little bit on the warm side. I need a desk fan. I did used to have one until I tore it apart because I was bored. I felt like fiddling,
On my command.
so I just took it apart. And then took it apart a little bit too much, so it wouldn't go back together. Let's go for a little. Oh, hello. Didn't realise you were there. Let's get you out the way. One gem roll, another gem roll, more gem rolls around. Okay, don't want to kill them all yet. Anyway, man, I hate this undead arc of this campaign. Ugh. Just hate fighting undead. They're such a pain in the ass. Right, come on, get him. Get him out of the way. There we go. Why does he have a samurai sword? Night strike, eh? Oh, well, we want that. More to sell off.
We're under attack.
Okay. Batter him slowly out of the way. Right, back up over here. Stay out the way. Nah, I've got it. We can go get that one. We can go get that one. What's up in the center? Okay, we got a load of crypt terrors and grave lurkers. We can deal with them. Ooh, hello. Commander Koshar. Yeah, level 14. For some reason I had in my head the level 11s were, but no, it's the level 14s. Nasty little buggers. Okay. Nevermore, did you have a soulstone? Maybe you had a soulstone. Maybe you did. Ah, sod off.
Stand by me.
Right, come on. Get rid of the envoy. There we go. Not a very good envoy. Certainly not a delivery boy. Hang on, I'm not paying attention now.
Time to roll up my sleeves and get to work.
Oh, hang on. I have stonemasons hut now, so that is something I definitely want to be using, as with the smelting works. So we'll definitely be making use of that. Yoink out 7 dwarves. That comes that and back over here for now.
Let's get started.
You guys will be getting us iron. She'll be up there.
What do you want?
Which is a little bit of an awkward place. It's like outside our little area here, and a little bit difficult for our avatar to try and cover by himself, but we'll just have to make it work.
Is there work to be done?
Start off with, we're going to need a small headquarters. If we can get even 10 defenders out, it'll make it easier, because 10 defenders can cover us here. And then we can get our avatar to stand watch over the mine. So if we can prioritise that, it will put us in a good stead. I might try something a little bit different there. I might try and get some of the other buildings made before we look at getting iron and that. Just because then we're staying in this area, and we've got to build them anyway before we can start making defenders. So, yeah, I think we'll go that route. No, hang on, what are you doing? No, you can't help build. You only know how to use the bloody sword. Don't know how to use a hammer. Well, you do know how to use a hammer, but not that kind of hammer. Mouthful of water. God, I'm glad I opened the bloody window, because it's cooling down a little bit now. Cooling down a little bit, so now we just want a bit more stone.
What's up?
How much is the stonemason's hut? 130. Okay. 130. How much more do we need? Just 30 more stone. Well, there's another 20. There's another 20. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Right, who's spider? This one. Bag her off! Right, so stonemason is effectively going to double our stone output, which is very nice. Take a nice little boost there. Take a nice little boost. Ooh, an envoy popped up as well. Oh, I got a message for you, dude. Death's calling you back. You're fired. Right, come back, stand over this way. Try not to overstretch ourselves. We have two dudes just stood around doing feck all. Oh, water's going up pretty quickly. So after this, yeah, I think we'll actually avoid making the mine and that for now, because that's going to mean overstretch ourselves a little more, which is going to be a bit of a pain. So we'll actually go make the moon silver mine next, so that we can at least start getting moon silver.
I'm listening.
Make 3 more of those, because then we can, once we've got the moon silver mine, we'll make the medium headquarters, great armory, moon silver hall, the forges, and then we'll have everything we need but the iron. So that's when we'll go here, because it minimizes the amount of time we're gonna have to try and cover multiple areas with only one dude. Thankfully, it will not take them long
Enemies
to
beware.
get a little bit of iron for us to start making defenders, although we will want to research throwing hammer first. Right, you guys, go make me a moon silver mine over here, 1750. So we got a bit. We got a bit of moon silver there. Right, okay, so what do we need next? We want the medium headquarters. 250 stone. Take a bit of time, that. Take a bit of time. Oh boy, why am I so tired? Absolutely knackered. Absolutely cream crackered. Oh, definitely be a shorter stream today, I think.
I'm listening.
Definitely be a shorter stream. Oh, I've got work again tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Oh, I don't even want to put in leave either, because I've already used some leave for this end of the year, and it's like we don't get any bank holidays in the last half of the year. Well, we get one end of August, but that's it. So I want to leave most of my leave until then. Let's see. No, you are not going anywhere. You have seen too much. Get that built. Okay. Nah, that's not really much needed. That's not really much needed. Where are you stood? You're stood over there. Okay. Back off a bit. Oh, fancy looking sword there. Common two-hander, it says. Okay. Oh, that chuckle hurt my head more than the rest. Why did that hurt more? Fook, my body is really not happy with me today. I do not know why. Bloody hell. Getting food at the moment too, so I don't know why you're looking at that. I don't know why you take a gander at that. Still, at least stone is coming in considerably faster than what it was beforehand. Look at all these undead crawling about. Oh, you want to come play hide and seek, dear? I will show you how to play hide and seek on a permanent basis. I really don't want the scouts to scout me out yet. At the very least, I really don't want them to let the camps know that I'm here yet. Oh, your screams are so annoying. Just can it. There we go. Get the meat eater as well. Come on, come on, come on. Let's speed this up a bit. A few more out so we can try and speed up this. You guys can build. Can we make the moon silver hall? Does that need the medium? No, we can make that. Okay, build that there. just so that process is getting started.
Is there work to be
Yoink,
done? Right,
come
you
back
then.
over here. We don't have enough stone for the Great Armory yet. That needs a whole 350 because despite being a small building, it's an expensive bugger for some fecking reason. It's 350, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's 350. Alright, 350. Yeah, because these take a while to build, these ones. Okay, it's not going to take us too long. Just need another 70 stone. No, 70 stone will get us there. And have we got another one coming in? Ooh, hello, another meat eater. Another meat hunter, sorry. I wonder which camp we'll go after first. We'll see when we get there. I'm pretty sure this is the bugger who has a soul stone, which will be number 4. And we'll get the last one in Whisper, I believe. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, over here, you three. Now make me a great armory. Slap that bad boy down there. Then you three can start making us forges and can work there once we get to that point. Because that, once we do that, it will just be a case of we will start needing the iron for it. Which will mean going here. I should probably check that there is iron here. I'm pretty sure. Aha! Yep, there is. I had a feeling there was. I was gonna say, if there wasn't any iron, we would be in a bit of trouble. Because I don't know if we've got anything that only takes moon silver. Nope. We've got ones that only take iron. But it's either iron or iron and moon silver. Right, okay, so we've got a better view of here now. 1600 iron with the smelting works, that's 3200. Not accounting for the recovery rate. Nice. Right, you can start on the next forge. I need 20 more stones for the last forge. Which is good, because the scouts and that seem to be coming a little more often now. So it's good that we're starting to get a little bit closer to being able to throw out some units. Moon Silver Hall, okay. So wait here, because I want to make sure we've got enough stone to build that and the mine. 70, 140, so we're going to want 210 for that. Okay. Shouldn't take these buggers too long to get that. What are we on? 80, so we need another 30, 130. Another 138. Another 130. And once we get to that point, we can maybe look at getting food in. Once we get there, I'll probably look at ending it. Like I said, bit of a shorter stream today. Bit of a shorter one. Hopefully be back to my usual self tomorrow, but only one way to find out when we get there. Only one way to get there. Well, find out. There, English. Come on, brain, you're not that dead. Right, we also need these guys to finish with this great army. Sod it. We'll get started on the smeltery work. We'll get started with that. Right. You are going to have to be speedy now. Because now you've got to cover both areas. You've got to cover up here and down here. While the scouts are starting to come more often as well. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's down. Get that one. You're nearly done with that. Good, 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 good. Right, come help with that smelting works. How much do we need for... Oh, crap, 200. I had 100 in my head. Nope, of course it's 200. So we're going to need 200 for that. And is it 60 for each defender? So we're going to need 800 to research that and get out 10 defenders. Okay. It's not going to be the quickest, but at least we can start getting them out soon. Which is something at least. We can also... Pardon me. Get these guys ready, because we can get them to start getting us food soon.
You wish?
Okay, let's just get these guys ready.
Where do you want? We go.
Right, okay, build up that
Time
mine.
to roll up our sleeves and get
We'll
to
do
work.
that. Right. Iron production is now a go. So we're just going to need a few minutes for these guys to start getting that. Luckily, the smelting works is the same as the stonemasons. It effectively doubles our iron income. Quite slowly, but it effectively doubles our iron income.
Is there work to be
Also,
done?
we're going to want a food store and food so that our units can recover health. Because they don't regenerate unless you've got a food store, and they need food in order to do that.
Is
So,
there work to be
let's
done?
start
This will be a
cracking
marvelous
some of
piece.
these out.
As good as done.
Yoink. Okay. You guys are now mining, which is good. You might want to get a wriggle on. Alright, go after the mine burner. I'm kind of searching out scouts now, which is not a good thing. Well, I'm already widespread, but never claimed to be smart. 200 iron. Oh, what's that one? We don't really use the elites or elders anyway.
Stay with me,
I much prefer the defenders because they are frankly OP. They are frankly OP. It's absolutely insane. That throwing hammer ability absolutely destroys things. 80 odd defenders, particularly once they've started leveling up. Oh, bloody hell, look at that. We're already at 110. That is good. That is good. Right, no, in fact, no, stay there so that you're closest to that as well. Where are we at? 140. Okay, just need 60 more. There we go, that's 50. And they're coming in with another lot. Let's get your waypoint set. Great armory. Okay, one more. Come on, one more lot. There we go. Right. Throwing hammer. You're going that way, so I don't need to worry about you right now. Okay, you are focused on that. So now any iron can go into making us defenders, which will be very nice. I'm going to need at least 4 or 5 though to start keeping scouts out. I mean, probably do it with a couple less, but no. I'll try and get 4 and 5 out before I start depending on them to deal with scouts. Come on, that's one. This is why I usually try and get like my iron and moon silver production going first, so I already have a small pool by the time I come to make units. Come on. I really stretched out for this envoy. That was not my greatest idea. Come on. Deck him. Right, now get the other one over here. Fuck. Don't you dare run off. Don't you dare run off. I will not be happy if you run off. Come on, stay still. That's it. Stay there, you little bugger. There we go. Okay, starting to get a few out. That's 3. Whew. There we go. Starting to feel a little bit happier now that we're starting to get those out. Let's get these other pig farms out as well, because they're not going to regenerate health at the moment either.
Let's get started. This will be a masterpiece.
We'll build more pig farms later, but for now, let's just try and get... But no, we can micromanage. Come on, Materials, you can micromanage. He says, think about all the times he's demonstrated his lack of ability to micromanage. Right, go deal with that one. What are we on? We're on 4, making the 5th one.
Axe is getting impatient.
Okay, I'm not too worried if scouts start to get away from us now. I'd still rather they didn't, until we've got some more, but the fact that we're making units, we're getting food, means by the time any substantial waves come at us, we should be in a position to deal with them. Let's just get more pig farms out. Speed up that food production.
Every little bit counts.
That's probably not the best placement, but sod it. Sod it.
Ready for anything.
5, right. Okay, I'm going to move you to this side now, so you can cover over here. Because this
Here
should be
I am.
enough
Finally,
to keep
the
us
battle
going.
begins.
I'm listening.
Get us out another pig farm.
It's good work.
Get us out another pig farm. 10 pig farms will speed up food production. Plenty of bacon. Pork. Okay, that should be enough. 10, oh, not quite.
What's up?
I can't count. 2 more, so we need another 90, 80. Never mind, I can't count. 70. Clearly can't count.
Eager and able.
God, I forgot just how fast to get iron to start off with. Come on. Right, one more. Come on. Finish smelting that iron ore. Come on, lad. Come on. Finish smelting already. There we go. There we go. What are you doing? Ah, yes, you're going to be a pig farmer. There we go. And we've got enough food already to up our limit. Not that we have the iron to back it up, but we have the food for it. That's fine. Yep. Okay. And they're going to start leveling up too, which is part of the reason why I wanted these guys to start defending. Even though there's only a few of them.
Let's go then.
It's good for them to start getting the levels up. Now, those pig farms are going to start kicking into high gear now. Sweet! Probably make... We've got space for more pig farms. Don't think we get the large headquarters for the dwarves on this area though. I don't think we get in Howling Mounds. Don't think we get that until Whisper itself. I think Whisper is after here. It goes here then Whisper, I think. I'm not sure. Although I think we can actually start doing all the side quests here. Trickster, is it? Let's see. Clues for Cassius's whereabouts. I'm pretty sure we find clues to his whereabouts somewhere to the northeast of this map in Howling Mounds. Not sure for certain though. We'll just have to explore around there when we get there.
Let's get started.
Right, let's get some more pig farms out.
Let's
Go.
review a wish, please.
Come on. Where else can we get these? Yoink on there.
What's up?
No, you're building that one. Yoink.
Your wish?
Try and squeeze in a couple more. I should have placed my buildings better around here.
The building is finished.
Now what? Now what? There we go. We squeeze another one in there.
Let's get
A
started.
little bit closer to where I'm making my units for comfort, but sod it. Move them up a little bit.
Where's the enemy?
Okay, you're still defending around there, which is fine. Need a bit more stone before you can make your pig farm. Army limit. Yeah, these guys are good now. Sweet. Doing perfectly good on the old defense.
Let's get started.
Stone. Throw out that one.
Raring to go.
15 defenders. Let's go. Let's go. Well, we're not actually going to go. We're still going to stay until we get more, but we're at least in a better position. Well, some of these camps we could probably poke at with our avatar and just a few defenders. But still, I seem to remember doing that before now and opening a gate and getting absolutely flooded. So we're going to just hold back on that idea for the time being. Yeah, that takes 8.
More!
Okay. Solidamundo. Yeah, we are slowly burning through this iron supply though. We are going to go need to find iron elsewhere. But we're gonna need more iron. We're gonna need more iron. Let's see if we can get ourselves to 30 for today though before ending it. Won't take too long. Need 300 food, which we're pretty much at, and then another 400, which won't take long. There we go, there's the 300. Hey, Jeevious, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, I am absolutely knackered for some reason. Don't even know why. I've not even done that much today. Well, no, I've done a few things, but still. Oh, boy. Doing fine. How's it going? Oh, I am knackered for some reason, buddy. I've said it's going to be a bit of a shorter one today. Gonna go for another 10-15 minutes, I'm afraid. And then probably call it, because I don't know why. I just feel so drained. I've got an absolute pounding headache. So, and I've even taken painkillers, which for me says quite a lot, because I usually try and avoid taking them. Glad you're doing fine, though. Been up to much over the bank holiday weekend? Although, actually, I don't think... no, it's probably only been in the UK, duh, because it's coronation, duh. Aye, it's a bit of a quieter stream. Bit of a quieter stream, but these things happen sometimes, so... If there was more people around, I might have, like, pushed myself to go a bit longer, but nah. I'm tired, it's fairly quiet. So we'll just chill for a little bit. What a bank holiday weekend is. And yeah, it's probably a UK thing, this. It's kind of stupid, because realistically, only the banks and that, benefit from it. So a bank holiday weekend in the UK is when you get the Monday off. Usually, occasionally it's the Friday, but usually it's the Monday. Like the whole country just comes to a halt. Like shops and that, most shops are generally open. A lot of the major ones and things like that. But like everyone's off work. Because everything just stops. So like unless you're on a salary. Like you don't get paid or anything. Hey, gaming, good to see you, buddy. Why's that not worked? It's on Spellforce again. It didn't work last time we streamed Spellforce. Hang on. Okay. Well, we said it was going to be a short stream anyway, so just for you, gaming, because I feel like you've been cheated out of that. There we go. Just for you, buddy. Fucking facial hair. Yeah, it's an extended weekend, effectively. Extended weekend. Gonna riot. Not in my bloody chat, you bloody well not. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, it's just an extended weekend. Oh, come on, brain, think. Extended weekend. Yeah. Everything kind of shuts down and stuff like that, so... Which is kind of nice, but at the same time, also a bit of a pain. Ooh, pardon me. Doing good, just going down good old memory lane. Oh, fair. I know you were talking about streaming some older games and that, so I saw the screenshot you sent. Gone for some fairly decent prices, didn't you? Right, okay. What are we doing? So we've got that up to 400. Are we at max? Nope, not quite. We can still get a few more. Consider on picking up Pandemonium sometimes. That name kind of rings a bell, I think. I'm not sure. Have I heard of that one? My brain's on entire go slow. Like, honestly, I will probably be in bed by 9 tonight. I am absolutely knackered. My Tav? Yeah, certainly sort of rings a bell. Sort of rings a bell. Did you say that they just don't pay you for the bank holiday weekend? If you're on a salary, then yeah, you get paid because your salary's paid monthly. But if you're not on a salary, then no. If you're paid hourly or anything like that, then no, you're not paid because you're not working. There's a lot of jobs which like do payments other ways. It's just like, well, no, you're not working. So it's like nice on the fact of, yeah, you're on holiday, but for a lot of people, it's actually a bit of a problem. Like for me, I can't complain. I'm on a salary, so I get paid either way. But for a lot of people, it can be quite problematic because if they live paycheck to paycheck and they don't get a choice, they can't work. And then, unfortunately, the attitude in this country, at least from people in higher up classes and stuff like that, it's like, oh, people don't want to work. It's why they can't afford to live. It's like, well, no, they're looking for work. It's just that minimum wage is not much at the moment in the UK, particularly with the cost of living crisis. And then when like the coronation decides to throw in an extra bank holiday, it's like, well, now it's another day that people aren't getting paid. So yeah, getting work isn't easy either. It is not easy. Job market, like, it's not as bad as it was during COVID for obvious reasons, but it's still not easy trying to move into world of work. Not in the slightest. You should emigrate to Denmark. Honestly, Jeevius, for a while I was at uni, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should look at moving to somewhere like Canada or Sweden or just anywhere, somewhere that's better. Um, I did. At one point, I thought Australia maybe, but it's like, nah, no, that's. I'm not sure I would get on with that climate too much. I do like warm climates, but Australia is maybe a little bit too warm and dry for my liking. We have a worker deficient. Oh, yeah, no, I bet that would go down wonderfully. Be able to get work a little easier. Ex-friend from America is like, oh, I'm a high school dropout and I got a job. Maybe you should get off your ass and get a job yourself. Yeah, like, I can't pass comment on how hard it is to get work in America at the moment. I don't know anything about their job market, but certainly in the UK, it is not an easy time. I won't say entirely fortunate because I worked hard to get there, but at the same time, kind of lucky that I was able to get work sort of about 6 months after I left uni or something like that. And that was including like moving away from the place I lived at the time for a couple months before moving back to like look for proper work and stuff. Because I did have another plan with another friend, but like COVID and that threw that out the window. Is it hard to get work as a dev in the UK? So like I said, I got work fairly quickly. Well, it felt like forever. It was about 3 or 4 months, and it was during COVID. So it wasn't as long as some, but it was still a short while. Part of the thing is that there's a lot of developers. So a lot of jobs, at least in the UK, are like, oh, you must have a degree, you must have this, that, and t'other, and there's a lot of competition. So yeah, it is a little bit hard. Once you've got your foot in the door, like I have, it becomes a lot easier because you've got that experience, and particularly once you kind of like move past the junior level, people are more interested in you. But trying to get into the industry is pretty difficult because not a lot of companies are willing to put in the time to help you train up to get to where they need you in that. And so you end up competing with a lot of other people to get those junior positions. You failed all your school exams? I wouldn't worry, gaming. I failed uni. I failed my last year of university, which was quite interesting when that came up in the interview I had for my current position, because they actually said you have to have a degree in computer science or games development, and I don't. I have a higher diploma because I failed my third year. But I still got the job because I was able to show technical knowledge and stuff like that. Like in IT, it's a little bit easier to get into the industry without the required qualifications because you can go and get the technical knowledge anyway. Not to say it's easy because, like I've already said, you're competing with a lot of other people. And if they've got degrees and you don't, they've already got a step ahead of you. But, like, a degree isn't the only way into the industry, and we are kind of lucky in that regard. Compared to something like, say, veterinary sciences and stuff like that, where it's like, if you don't have a degree, you're not getting the job. Like, just straight up, nope. If you don't have a degree, you're not going into vet school. And if you're not getting into vet school, you're not becoming a vet. End of. which really makes it a lot harder. They snatched up as soon as they can write print hello world. Damn, I do want to move to Denmark now. People keep sending me stuff on Indeed saying, hey, we want you to apply for this job. Yeah, it's not that I think Indeed or job sites are useless, but they can be a little demoralizing and stuff like that sometimes. One of the things that really got me was how often I'd be applying. I would be applying for like 20, 30 jobs a day or more, and almost all of them never got back to me on anything. I'd be lucky if I even got so much as an email thanking me for my application. It really was demoralizing. It's easy, not easy, easier can still be hard. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's still difficult to get into the industry. Like I said, once you're in the industry, it's easier to move about, particularly once you've got a few years' experience. But trying to get in it is difficult. And while the doorway is technically more open because it's easier for us to teach things like development and that ourselves online because of just online media and such, it's still quite difficult. So just because of the competition with the roles available. Ex-boyfriend and good friend of mine has an IT job that he got through
That was
Universal
your
Credit the
last
other year.
mistake.
He still has the job to this day. Yeah, so before I got the job I'm at now, I was on Universal Credit. I was on Universal Credit for about 4 or 5 months before I got this job. Like, that was part of what was so demoralizing, because the Universal Credit was only just enough to basically pay my rent, which was cheap rent at the time, and put food on the table. So it was a little bit stressful, but it at least kept me going. I am a lucky sub. What makes you say that, Jeevius? The job centre are the most useless thing ever. They're not helping me at all. I've certainly found recruiters are not. When I was job searching, they were not much help to me. I won't say they're useless, because I know other people have had a lot of success with them, but in my experience, they weren't that helpful. If I got a job at Rockstar and worked on GTA 6, any company would want to snatch me up. Yeah, but the problem with that one is, where do you go after you've worked at Rockstar? Like, Rockstar's arguably the biggest games company in the world at the moment. So where would you go after you've worked on Rockstar at like the high end of AAA? Like, not so. It would also depend on the capacity that you work on it. Although certainly, as I said, having that experience would make you more appealing to other companies. So I've been on Universal for 3 years. Bloody hell, I do not envy you, man. I hated being on it for like the 4 or 5 months I was on it. Your own company? Well, yeah, you could do. There's nothing wrong with doing your own startup. It would certainly have a lot of its own challenges. So if you wanted to go that route, I would just put in some considerations there. For example, if you're working at a AAA company, not just Rockstar, but let's use Rockstar as an example. You know you're getting paid every month. You're getting paid a set amount every month. You're running your own startup company in games development. You can't guarantee you are going to get paid every month. So I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying there's a lot of factors you want to consider when considering starting your own company like that. So a few people say, "Oh, I'm going to start my own company and go do this." You've got to think these things through before you jump in, because otherwise you can land yourself in a world of pain. So I never really had any issues getting a job. I was offered a job at a place where I was an intern during my education. Got snatched up for a technical consultant / supporter directly from there. Hey, to be fair, like, you worked for that then, Jeevius. So I wouldn't say you're entirely lucky. It was like I was saying with mine. Like, I was partly lucky that I was able to get a job quickly, but at the end of the day, I worked for it. I might have failed my degree, but I still put in a lot of effort to learn what I needed but to get this job. I built my portfolio and stuff like that. I learned the skills in order to handle an interview. And it sounds like you did something similar. Like you're already working as an intern alongside your education by the sounds of it. And then you must have done something in order to get headhunted for your current job. Like, people don't come and headhunt you for no reason. So it certainly sounds like you're working hard. Getting customers is probably the hard part. I'm not an expert on business, but yeah, most likely it's guaranteeing the work. And even if you guarantee the work, like if you're running your own company, you've got to consider like the costs and stuff like that, like licensing costs, for example. Have you thought through the licensing costs for certain tools or whatever that you need to use? So even if you're getting the work, you've then got to start thinking about the outgoings and stuff like that, changes in the scheme. If you've got your own company, you've also got to think about like if you hire any employees and stuff like that. So yeah, like there's a lot to consider on that end. Clowns First has been out for 10 months and is only giving me one payout currently. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not, again, if you want to do that, go and do it. Like, totally, I would be in full support of you going for that if that's what you want to do. All I'm saying is consider how you're going to do it, because like there's a lot of challenges ahead. You'd have a lot to learn, and you want to make sure that you're thinking it through and how you're going to solve these problems ahead of time. Things will always crop up later on. There'll always be things you miss. That's part of life, and you've just got to learn to be able to adapt in the moment. That's part of life. That's part of business. That's just part of everything. But if you can try and head off some of the challenges before you get there, it can make your life a little bit easier down the road. In Denmark, it feels like they do. I get contacted at least once a week by someone offering me my dream job. Can I move to Denmark? Oh, Denmark's starting to sound more and more awesome, especially considering the shit position the UK is in at the moment. Yeah, we certainly, at least I've not had anything like that. Like, I get a lot of recruiters messaging me now on LinkedIn, which is a little bit annoying, because it's like, oh, none of you have wanted anything to do with me while I was looking for a job, but now that I have some time as an experience as a junior developer in IT, suddenly you're all offering me roles for these totally different jobs. The ones that really annoy me are the ones who are like, oh yes, I've looked at your LinkedIn profile. I have a job that is totally for you. And you look at the technologies they talk about, it's like, you've clearly not looked at my portfolio then, or my LinkedIn page, because you would see I have not worked with any of these tools. And yet you say you have. It's like, no, come on. You're just trying to get your bleeding commission there for hiring someone. Let's just loot all this quickly. I clicked on Jeeves' name. Jeeves followed your channel. Their my game got released. Ha! That's a nice little bit of coincidence there, isn't it? When did we start? That was probably because we started. When did we start streaming on this channel? Has it already been that long? It was like August last year, I think, was it? We started streaming on this. Oh. 19th July 2022. Really? It's been July. Fucking July. We've been streaming to this channel for nearly a year. Fucking hell, that is so bizarre to think. That long. Yeah, it won't have been December because we got affiliate in December. We only got affiliate in December. Even that was what, like 5 months ago? Holy fuck. How long have I been streaming total? Like, I initially started back in lockdown. Like, back on the old channel. How long would that have been now? Like, what was it? March 2020, we went into lockdown. So I probably started streaming end of March, start of April. I think it would have been about end of March. So I've been streaming for about 3 years now. 3 years! Holy shit, has it really been that long? Holy crap, that's just starting to hit home. How many hours of streaming do you reckon we've got? Like on this channel alone, we've already got over 250 hours. And then on the last channel, I think we got over 500 hours. Aye, that is true. We did have a hiatus for a while. When did I stop on the old channel? It would have been, I think it was just after January. And I picked up again, what was it? What did we say? July? So that would have been... I remember I was streaming end of December because New Year's Eve I was doing The Hobbit. And I sort of continued The Hobbit into start of January. So I stopped start of January. And I came back when July, which would have been 7. So it was about a 6-month hiatus, give or take a bit. Certainly a while. Holy crap. My mind is actually blown right now. Holy shit. Can't believe I've been doing this for over 3 years. Man. I'm so glad I started streaming. Like, as much as I stopped on the old channel because I fell out of love with streaming and it was becoming boring, I was no longer enjoying it for a variety of reasons. I'm so glad I started streaming on that channel. I'm so glad I've like picked it up again on this channel. And I've been having far more fun with this channel. That things like doing the different games, getting to replay through things that I didn't as a kid. Like, we've got more people in than what we had on the old one, which is almost fun. Also, like, that things like how Woodland Scene. I never did anything like that on the old channel. Bringing stuff like that in on this one has been so much more fun. And we've got to know more streamers and stuff. It's been brilliant. When did you follow the old channel? I honestly can't tell you, gaming. I still resent the fact that you made a new channel. Sorry, Furious. I was looking for a new start. It just didn't feel right. I was looking for a fresh start. I wanted to try and go at things again. It felt more appropriate, particularly because I had different goals this time with the streams. I had different things I wanted to try. It was a whole new idea. A new channel seemed most appropriate. So... I do feel a little bit bad for those of you who racked up a lot of points on the old channel, but hey ho, we're still here. What the fuck just happened there? Did something go flying across the screen? Fucking hell. Oh, what is it again? You've known me since February 2021. Holy shit, it's been over 2 years. That's absolutely nuts. I've only once written a motivated application for a job. That's why I am lucky as an application as a youth position in a grocery store. Oh, fair. Okay, I'm guessing that was probably when you were a teenager or something like that. If it was working in a grocery store. I know I was working in a Heron, which is like a small grocery store in like Northern England and that. I was working there for about 6 months while I was at uni. Good little side income. Not a bad place to work. I actually kind of enjoyed it, despite the fact it was public facing, dealing with the general public. At least in Britain, it can be horrible sometimes. I hate that you're right. Look at it this way, Jeevious. If I hadn't have made a new channel and started things again, we would never have got the new Woodland Scene, and we would never have got the fancy new particle effects that we all love so much. Oh boy. Recent highlights and uploads of Estalry Scolia. 3 videos posted 3 years ago. Holy shit. I can't believe it's been that long. Like, some of you guys have been following me for years now, and honestly, I cannot express how much that means to me. The fact that some of you have followed me for that long, despite like that long ass hiatus, despite the new channel, like despite everything, like some of you still come and just hang out with me during these streams, and I honestly, words cannot express how much that means to me. It's absolutely beautiful. I fucking love that scene. Honestly, I've been loving making it, deving it, adding more. It's been absolutely wonderful. I don't think we can make any more units, can we? I've been going for a little bit longer than initially planned, but fuck it, I'm enjoying talking with you guys. But yeah, I've been loving making that scene. Still a little bit of a sticking point at the moment. Like, we've tried implementing the new particle systems that Will's made, like the Aula Borealis and stuff like that. And for some reason shit isn't working, which is like really annoying. Also tried making new gifts and that, which isn't anything to do with that woodland scene, but not had much luck with them either, which has been a little bit annoying. That, like, I've made new shit for the Twitch streams, and it's not all working, and it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but there we go. Aye, true enough gaming. I do have some new cool ideas that I'm working on as well, although they'll take a short while to get implemented. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, get back here. Let's start dealing with some of these smaller camps then. Man, 3 years. My mind is still blown by that. 3 years. Holy shit. It all started just because I started streaming Dungeon Keeper as a way to, like, not lose my mind during lockdown. That is absolutely bloody fantastic. Oh, we've lost a defender over here. Let's get another one out. Oh boy, right. We'll deal with a couple of these smaller camps, get rid of some of these smaller dudes, but then I probably will actually end the stream. As much as I'd love to do my usual full length, I am absolutely knackered. Don't even know where this headache's come from. Poor bleeding out. I hope it affects off, otherwise work tomorrow's going to be less than pleasant. Oh man. Absolutely blown my mind. I need to figure out how to do giveaways and that again, because the last one ended up being a bit of a ball ache, just in terms of actually giving that Steam voucher. Maybe I should get Steam keys instead. Would people prefer that? If I bought a Steam key? Maybe that would work better. I'm a little bit annoyed that you can't, like, buy Steam vouchers for people. Like that, because I feel like that's really the best way, because then people aren't locked into whatever game you buy. They can go and buy what they want. But you can only do it if, like, you've been friends for 3 days, which is a bit of a pain. Nah, not keen on it. Fair dues. We'll figure something out. Up to you, mate. Sweet. We'll think of something. We'll definitely think of something. Let's see. What are we doing? I'll bump a load into strength for now. Why do we have some in shields? I don't remember. Oh no, solid. There we go, we've done that. Just not into giveaway stick? Yeah, that's fair. I will do it more to try and give it back to you guys and try and give back into community. It does also help grow the channel a little bit, but we'll see. Like, it's one of those where I do want to do, like, more to try and give back to you guys. Because, like I said, the fact that you guys still come and hang out with me after all this time is absolutely mind-boggling. Oh, I think I end up gushing over this every time the topic comes up. But it genuinely, it's just insane to me.
Enemies beware.
Alright, what am I doing? I can't do this one yet. We've got to go to Whisper first, haven't we? Yeah, we've got to go to Whisper. We'll come back here later on for that one. We come back here later on for that one. Oh, feck off, you little buggers. If we have the large headquarters, we could get more units. But I think we'll clear out this little area, and then we'll probably leave it there for now. Oh, hang on. Loot that one. Malachite? Okay, we'll take a Malachite. Still want to do D&D stuff. It's just difficult, like trying to time things and that. Oh, awkward timing. But we'll get there. Oh shit, our health. And I've just used a load of mana to go berserk. Might not have been my best move. Ooh, pardon me. Let's just heal ourselves real quick. Not the best use of berserk, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh, Commander Koshar, I didn't realise you were here. Mind you, there's one down here we can leave a light. Oh wait, is there one down here? I thought there was. Okay, duly noted. Do not want to be killing all of those dudes just yet. Ruby. What have you got? Green jewel, fancy chest plate. Okay. Not much we're really interested in. I don't know if giveaways feel wrong to me. Money flowing in the wrong direction. yeah, I can kind of see what you mean. It's one of those where it's kind of like trying to help give back to the community to support us. Also, if you are looking from a growth point of view, it does help a streamer grow because people come in and think, oh, I've got a chance to like win something. It gives them a reason to try and stick around. It's not something I would want to do a lot of, mainly oh, you had the soul stone. I did not expect you to have a soul stone, but I will not complain. But yeah, it's not something I would be doing a lot of, partly because it's a lot of faffing about. They are a bit of a pain in the backside to do. But also, yeah, like cost. It ends up costing money at the end of the day. And while I'm happy to invest in it, it it is costing money. I don't know what else to say on that one. What I would really like is, if I can, I want to make it so that like the streams are self-sufficient in their funds. So all the money I've invested in it at the moment, bar the latest particle effects from Will, have come out of my money. And yeah, okay, money from the streams is my money, but that's like money from work. I would like it so that if we can get the channel to be self-sufficient in from its own way, from like bits, donations, subscriptions, and that, and have all of that like help pay for things, I would be quite happy with that. For me, I get enjoyment from being part of your community because of that. The money should flow from me to you. I appreciate that, Jeevious. I'm glad you see it that way. Not everyone sees it that way, and it is part. Why am I got you guys selected? In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and look at ending it in a few minutes. I'm glad you see it that way, because not everyone does. And yeah, like when people, not that I expect people to pay or anything like this. Like I said, just having you around means a lot. But like anything it does come in does help support the channel. So it's like I got my first payment from Twitch a few weeks ago, and half of that money has paid Will for the particle effects that are coming in. So like the new particle effects, when we actually figure out what the fuck is wrong in the Unity scene and why they're not rendering properly, like Twitch has paid from that. So like the community has paid to add these into the streams, and that's what I would like to see more of if possible, because that like it means I'm not having to put as much of my own money in there, so which is quite nice. And while I'm happy to keep investing because I love doing this, obviously I can only put so much in, because unfortunately bills are a thing. And especially when you're trying to look at like buying a house and that's not exactly cheap. But hey, we'll get there, and we're still slowly able to like keep investing in the channel, putting more in there and stuff like that. So that's the main thing. I do get the giveaways tend to pull people in. That is true. Although I don't get how some channels manage to do giveaways like every other day. That, if nothing else, aside from cost, it's just so much effort. Like, not that I'm against putting in effort. Like, the amount of time I've spent on sort of the dev stuff has been insane. But, like, running a giveaway so much faff and fucking difficult. Think they get the items sponsored to them? Yeah, like that obviously makes it a lot easier if you've got sponsors and stuff like that. That certainly helps. But it's still a case of like managing getting like if you've got a physical item, for example, to send to it, then yeah, suddenly you've got a lot. You've got to try and get people's postal addresses and stuff like that. And love you guys dearly. But I'm not dealing with that shit anytime soon. Not that I'm likely to get any sponsors because we're still a pretty small streaming community. But I'm not likely to post anything to anyone because, frankly, I do not want to have to deal with the potential hazards of dealing with people's like personal addresses and stuff like that. That's a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot that can go wrong there. You've got to deal with GDPR and stuff like that. I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm happy to like do giveaways of digital stuff that I can send you online and that I'm fine with. But actual like physical objects, it's like, no, that's a whole other ball game. Particularly given like our border situation, stuff like that at the moment after Brexit and such. Yeah, dealing with GDPR and that is an absolute nightmare. It really is. It's an absolute nightmare. You can swear in my chat, Devious. I don't mind if you all swear, just obviously to reasonable levels. But yeah, it's it's an absolute pain in the ass. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I've had to deal with it before for scouting and a couple of other things. Like, it's there for a reason. It's not that I necessarily disagree with the idea of keeping people's personal data safe. Funnily enough, it's people's personal data that needs to be kept safe. But it doesn't make it any less of a faff to, like, be a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's true, actually. You do raise a good point. It feels more impactful when it's more implied as opposed to actually saying it. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it there, because as much as I love talking to you guys, and I normally stream for longer, I'm knackered. I don't know what it is with me today, but I am knackered. I've got work tomorrow, and we should hopefully still be streaming tomorrow night, and I will hopefully be slightly more with it then. I bloody well hope so, because we're playing Zelda, and I've actually really been enjoying playing Zelda. Where were we up to? I think we've just rescued the first maiden. I think. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I'll come back to it tomorrow. Oh, boy. Anyway, have I saved? I don't know if I saved. I'm going to save again. There we go. Okay. Let's go there, and then we will leave the game, and we'll see who else is streaming. I wonder if Seth is still streaming. Seth is still streaming. Let's give Seth a raid, eh? Are there a phrase in English for wishing that you get better? I hope you feel better soon. There's not a specific phrase that comes to mind, if that's what you mean. Nothing comes to mind, just I hope you get well soon. Thanks though, man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get this raid set up. Sweet. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've all had fun. We'll be back tomorrow playing some more Zelda, A Link to the Past. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. See you later.